Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been quite some time since I've done a Pulsechain and Pulsex update, but this is an important one because I want you all to understand, from my personal opinion, Pulsechain and Pulsex are not dead. And I'm going to explain why we could potentially 100x in the next bull cycle. Now, before I get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. Now, obviously, it's important to clarify that Richard Heart is still has an ongoing case with the SEC. Now, as long as that case remains, I would urge everyone to be very cautious with these projects or any projects that Richard Heart is currently involved with, right? Because we understand the ramifications of what these kinds of fundamental data can do to price action, as we've seen with Pulsex, Pulsechain, and Hex already. Now, here's the good news. I've been monitoring price. I've been, really keeping a close eye on price. And typically, when a project dies, right, when a project is dead, it usually crashes. So similar to what we saw them sell off, price crashes and it stays like that, right? It stays at that level and it just basically just ranges. Right? It just ranges, and maybe when some positive data comes out, it pops back up. But we haven't actually seen that with Pulsechain or Pulsex. And I'll give you a classic example. Another example. Here's Pulsex. Price sold off. It was very concerning. Price did range for a tiny bit. And as you can see, price is now starting to make its way to the upside in October, or Uptober as it's known in the cryptocurrency space. So, now that we've established, and again, this is just my personal opinion, you can go back, you can look at cryptocurrency projects that are dead, and you can compare the price action to Pulsechain and Pulsex, and you will see that this project is alive and well. And we can also see this with the trading volumes as well. So let's continue. So now that Pulsechain and Pulsex are not dead, what happens next? Can Pulsechain and Pulsex 100x in the next bull cycle with the current charges with the SEC? Now, what I would say to everybody watching this is, if you do not believe a cryptocurrency project that do extremely well in the cryptocurrency bull cycle, despite negative fundamental data, despite the project having no value, despite the project even being rug pulls, then you obviously haven't been in the cryptocurrency market for very long. I'm urging you all to go back to 2017, go back to 2020/2021, and you will see the types of projects that did extraordinarily well despite not having any real fundamental data. Now, again, I will say, just because a project pumps, just because a project goes up, doesn't necessarily mean that this value will be maintained, right? And that's why it's very important that the SEC, that Richard Heart resolves this matter with the SEC. And I'm sure we should get some further updates and more clarification on the ongoing situation over the next few weeks/months, right? So that's something that we obviously do need to keep an eye on, because just because price goes up doesn't mean that price cannot go all the way back down as well. But the point in this video is to let you all know that the project is not dead, and in my opinion can still go up, and up quite a lot, despite this ongoing issue with the SEC. Now, I'm going to show you all how you can make, or potentially make, a fortune during the next bull cycle with Pulsechain and Pulsex, with specific strategies in our Crypto Crew Premium channel. So head over to our Crypto Crew Premium channel. The link is in my description. That's where you're going to get access to our other 100x and 1000x cryptocurrency projects, our game plan and strategy, our outlook for the overall market over the next few weeks, and of course the bull cycle. Recently made an update on Pulsechain and Pulsex, alerting everyone that Pulsechain Pulsechain and Pulsex isn't dead, and we're going to do some important updates on Pulsechain and Pulsex over the next few weeks, because I think price action is going to shock everyone. So if you want to be the first to get a hold of this data, you want to be prepared, you want to know our profit taking strategy, when we're going to take some profits, how we're going to take some profits, what the future looks like, and more, then you need to join Crypto Crew Premium now. The link is in my description. Until the next update, seize the day.